So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. We are down on the farm in Palo Alto, California, home to the Stanford Cardinal, where legends like Elway, Luck, Sherman, and McCaffrey first built their legacies. Let's see what the Cardinal today can provide. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams coming in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Stanford Cardinal. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Ducks will kick this away to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on 3rd down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back. It's Turner. Running back has it on the screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, and he makes the catch out of the 10. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Stanford.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he gets into the end zone, so it builds the lead to 8 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Heckle made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out of Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
That gain sets up a third down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Finds his target.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Stanford 8, Oregon 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw. It's Turner. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Ducks. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after.
Kick is good. That makes the score Stanford 8.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 15 sets a kickoff.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
Will take over first and 10.
And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. We'll give it to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Turner. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Cardinal. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the point after makes the lead 8. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. This screen pass there produces a solid gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout, Oregon.
Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the run here, lets it go. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now.
That's a first down for the offense.
It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Now it's second down here. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
Touchdown.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
That is the score. Stanford 15, Oregon 13.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense is back out there on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. To throw, it's Turner. He's going to take off. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. No problem. Knocks it right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to his target. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. I know you go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
No, kick it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They've got the lead, but had settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Turner. The pocket breaking down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And is intercepted. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Stanford offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Snags the quick throw. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Turner. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 19, Stanford 18.
The Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's got it again. In the clear at the 25. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here's the option play. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Linebackers making some adjustments now. offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense facing 2nd and goal. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Ball carrier tackled there.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Get some positive yards and keep the ball on the ground. The clock will continue to roll. They need a touchdown here. I cannot wait to see what this call is on 3rd and goal.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Stanford. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Looking to pass. It's Turner. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Stanford, 24.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 18, set to kick off.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams to this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Using his legs here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. It's a 5-point game. They need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? The 30. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Stanford will likely just try to run the clock out. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Cardinal. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Point after, up and good. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Grab down the middle. It's Boyd. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Touchdown, Oregon. It was a foot race and he won it.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball into the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. They tried with a consolation 2-point try, but this game is over. Well, a really entertaining game. It came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.